What's going on, guys? Welcome back to TFD. With Cordy, I am back again with another video. And today we've got something pretty cool to talk about. It looks like Caitlin Clark just launched an absolutely epic new photo shoot. And trust me, this one definitely got people talking. I hope everybody's having a great day today. And before we know it, we're going to be talking about the 2026 basketball season. Now, that's assuming we actually have a 2026 season, because as of right now, we're still stuck in limbo with the WNBA and these ongoing CBA negotiations. There have been no real updates. The players and the owners are still going back and forth, trying to figure out how to move forward, and most importantly, how to make sure these young women are properly compensated. Until that gets resolved, everything else kind of feels like it's hanging in the air. That said, Caitlin Clark has still managed to have a massive week. Nike made a huge announcement recently, confirming that her signature shoe is officially set to launch in the spring of 2026. That's big news. Now, a lot of people were expecting that shoe to drop in 2025, and when it didn't, there were plenty of questions. But now we at least have a timeline. The big question everyone keeps asking is, what happens if there's a lockout? Do the shoes still release? Honestly, they probably do. Nike is Nike, and Caitlin Clark is Caitlin Clark. Even though the shoe hasn't dropped yet, we did get something in the meantime. Caitlin Clark's signature logo finally came out, along with some official merch. On top of that, she released that Nike commercial a few days ago that completely broke the internet. You couldn't scroll your feed without seeing it. So clearly, even in the off-season, and even with all this CBA uncertainty, Caitlin Clark's momentum hasn't slowed down one bit. And now, it looks like she wanted to keep that energy going because she just launched a brand new photo shoot. Let's head over to X for a second. Bree Luerke, who I believe is Caitlin Clark's personal photographer, dropped a series of new photos, and these are all fresh. From what it looks like, the shoot took place at the Gainbridge Sports Practice Facility in Indy. The photos themselves are clean, really clean. Caitlin's rocking black and white merch, and the silhouettes are sharp. You can see the CC branding clearly, and the whole vibe just screams signature athlete. Minimal, confident, and powerful. A lot of fans were immediately saying, yep, new phone wallpaper unlocked, and honestly, I get it. People were in the replies showing love to Bree, thanking her for the new backgrounds and hyping up the shots. Bree seems cool, by the way, funny enough. All in all, this photo shoot just adds to the bigger picture. Even with no season happening right now, even with uncertainty around the league, Caitlin Clark continues to dominate the conversation. And judging by the reaction online, people are absolutely here for it. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up everything coming out of the Caitlin Clark pipeline right now. There really hasn't been much else that's dropped. I can double check online real quick, but honestly, it's been pretty quiet. Outside of that Nike commercial that came out the other day, there hasn't been a ton of new Caitlin Clark news. No major announcements, no surprises. The biggest thing right now is definitely these photos from the new photo shoot, which do appear to be brand new. So for the moment, it's a slow news cycle. But even then, Caitlin still finds a way to stay in the spotlight. Here, Caitlin and Lexi shared a funny video. So that was Caitlin and Lexi playing with Dor. Now, hear Bree share behind the shout-out video.
Oh, you look so pretty. She loves her some Noah Khan. Noah and K-A-H-A-N. We should have added T-Swift. Taylor Swift. He's like, who else? Full government name, please. Government. There you go. Perfect. Yep. I just personally would like some photos with the top and the bottom right now because this is so funny with the shorts.
What with the 7200?
Wow, so professional. That looks good. Wait, I gotta get Adri with the blazer and the shorts. Styling at its finest. So we're going on court now. Fire. Yeah. Fire.
Shout out Bree for the photo.
Hey.
Shout out Cambridge. All right,
We're good.
thanks everybody. Bye everyone. So you still have your mic on?
I do have my mic on.
Caitlin Clark just dropped some new photos, and of course, they instantly went viral. But we're going to get into the bigger news here, because I've got to be honest on this platform. Women's basketball does have exciting young talent, no question about it. But right now, women's basketball is struggling without Caitlin Clark actively playing. That's just the reality. As things stand, the sport is losing momentum without her on the floor, and the evidence is everywhere if you're willing to look at it. And this is happening on every level. College basketball, unrivaled, the professional game, it's all being affected. Caitlin Clark has the most to lose with a potential WNBA lockout, and there's an article we're going to get into that really highlights that point. Last season alone, she only played 13 games. 13! Fans were strung along week after week, hoping she'd return, and she never did. That absence mattered. We've already seen what Caitlin Clark does to ratings. Golf ratings spike when she's involved. Basketball ratings spike. Even NFL coverage benefits from her presence. She transcends sports in a way we almost never see. And now we're staring down another entire offseason, mixed with a drawn-out CBA negotiation that fans are getting tired of hearing about. Before the WNBA season even arrives, we've got announcements like Project B, which isn't until next year, and Caitlin Clark isn't part of it. Then we have Unrivaled coming up, but let's be real, the interest just doesn't seem to be there. From a fan perspective and a content creator perspective, people aren't clicking, watching, or engaging the way they should. Promo feels weaker than last year, and the buzz just isn't real right now. Even women's college basketball is feeling it. There are great players, Olivia Miles, Hannah Hidalgo, Tanya Latson, dominant UConn teams, but none of them are moving the needle. Engagement is down. Part of it is cupcake schedules, part of it is injuries like Juju Watkins, but part of it is simple truth. Even those conversations were still tied to Caitlin Clark. Without her, the attention just isn't the same. Look at this right here. This is coming straight from a head coach, and it's heated. This really shows you where things are at right now in terms of interest. And that's the crazy part. UCLA is one of the best teams in the country, a legitimate national championship contender, and even with that, the attention just isn't there the way it should be. Here said, UCLA women's b-ball coach Corey Close said that I, from Los Angeles, not in Columbus, was the only media member to talk with her after UCLA's win versus OSU. Close said she didn't mind if I printed her response, so here it is in full. The coach said, "Honestly, if I'm being really blunt with you, the energy in the building was great, but having no media here at all from either team or either, no AP, no nothing, doesn't say a lot. We're the only double-ranked game out today, the only one in the country, and we had no media day today. No media here. You're the only one that's asked to talk to me. Credit to you, but I don't mind if you print that either. Like, for the only game that had two ranked opponents to not have more coverage over this particular game? Disappointing, honestly." So this is the UCLA head coach straight up saying there was no media in the building to cover their game, on either side. Let that sink in. These are top-ranked teams going head-to-head in conference play, and the interest is already gone. Gone. Toast. When the media isn't showing up, that tells you everything you need to know. Once Caitlin Clark wasn't on the floor, it was a wrap. Nobody seems to be checking for unrivaled, despite the constant Paige Beckers hype posts. Women's college basketball right now feels stagnant. UConn is back, blowing everyone out. Juju Watkins is injured, and it's the same old story. This isn't opinion. This is a head coach confirming the lack of coverage. All right, so this really lays it out clearly. Caitlin Clark has more to lose than anyone if she's not playing in the 2026 season. And more importantly, the game needs her. It truly does. When you step back and look at the landscape right now, it's obvious the momentum is fading. Interest is dropping across the board. Media coverage, fan engagement, YouTube viewership, all of it. Without Caitlin Clark, the numbers are tanking, and that's just the reality. This isn't emotion, it's what the data and the eyeballs are showing us. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.